welcome to Train Symphonetic, everyone. I hope you're all good. So there's lots of hellos to start off with. So, hiya Peter, hiya David, hiya Alex, hiya Smallbrook Junction, hiya Robert, and hiya everybody else out there. So how is everyone today? Is the audio all good? As I can't easily check. I hope everyone's good today. Today we are no face today, as I couldn't be bothered resetting that up, and there's going to be a lot of computer stuff. Yeah, there's no face today. So I'll go and get the computer screen up. So let's go. That's not the one I want. It is that one. So, as you know, I'm planning for a 9-hour model railway build. No main camera, but we do have a camera for a few bits. So, what we're doing is planning. So, this is a preamble, so that everyone, if anyone to want to build along with me, if they can, and all that kind of stuff. So, first thing is baseboard. I'm looking at WWC knit baseboards because they brought out new products which look quite good. The idea of this layout build is we're actually going to have 3 parts to it, potentially. So I want something that I can easily buy more of. So baseboards, I know if I got it somewhere. There we go. And I think it's that one there. Have I missed somebody dropping in? Hi, David. Good to have you there. So they got these display modules, but what I'm actually interested in are these two. So if we look at this one, it's 35 centimeters by 35 centimeters. So that will make a good corner. So we'll add one of those to the basket. And then this is the next module, which will have 2 of. So set that to 2. And that will give us the bit for the first layout. So 55.97 just on the baseboard, but this is all ready to build and ready to go. So I have now got some railway design software, Scram, whatever that is, whatever that say. So we want to set our baseboard, which, if I remember how to do that, I think it's settings. Scram, yeah. I can't spell. I can't read. So let's go on to any rail. So previously so any rail. So this is the first board, but what I'll do for the time being, it's actually set up for 3 boards. So that's going to be 35 centimeters, and then what was the size for that one? So that baseboard is 350. Yeah, I know. I need to put the size in first. So it's 350. So that's the size of one baseboard, one set of baseboards. So the finished layout will be, if my maths is correct. So that's going to be, you can change it, and you can also set how many decimal points you're working with. So this is for what the final thing will be like. So let's go and give you some idea. Standard piece of flex track. 2, 3, just under 4 bits of flex track in size. Have you looked at the measurement scale? No, I haven't. I know I set that. It is in centimeters. I know I have set that before. So we have a good amount of space to work with. And when you consider the stop plan for it, are going to be these two locos. So it's going to be 009 for this. So that allowed me to put a lot in without losing too much. It looked like a good compromise with the model. The basic idea is oh, I know it's there. So okay, I'd start off with making a rectangle. So board 1, you can see that I'm very good with the software. Add a ruler from there. So that's roughly one module. Then we have another module there. So the idea is this is going to be the siding for the layout, so that means we can have some nice movement. Then this board, which I got to planned construction date, will be for station. Then this board here will have off-site storage in there, and then interesting stuff happening there. So I'll go back to just working on this board. So 115 centimeters. So let's stick a piece of trekking to start off with. I know that this is stretched beyond what it should be, but we're going to have one line basically doing this. Then we'll have a second line coming off the first one, and then another one which meets up with it. So I know that this will have points and stuff, but this one will come into some sort of thing to give me a off-track running, and then this will give me the ability to play with trains. So if I do that and don't quite do what I want to, I know if I just rotate it, it's much easier. So I want to rotate it by 180. So we'll have something a bit like that between the two tracks, so that we can then do some shunting puzzles and that kind of thing. There might even be a additional track like that, so that will give me a lot of play movement. If I make it a bit shorter, then it means we have an off-site bit here, that end there, and then it gives me a chance to play with coaches and that kind of thing. And I should have done that to make it a bit more easier for everyone. So the next thing I need to look at is what points will I need. So that will need to be rotated 180. Then we'll have that going off there. So that will give us those two. Platform will be on the next bit, but definitely an engine shed here. And if I remember correctly, get Google up. So something like one of these could be quite interesting, or something like this could be quite nice. So that I could bury into the cliff on one side and have engines coming in and out. But that didn't work that well. Let's see. Yeah, that gives a much better thing. So something like one of those small engine sheds, which mean things can come in and out. I didn't spot which of the what the name of the shop was. So we put that engine shed. Let me go around work that one out. It was object. Let's see if nah. So I'm useless with this when you consider that yeah, so engine shed there. My thought with not having a platform on here is a platform will be on that bit there, so that on the next board we can then have a nice platform area, which then bring future playability into this. As what I want to be able to happen is for this layout to be brought to exhibition and I always have something moving, as I don't want anyone to take any offence with what I'm about to say. I like layouts where there's something moving. I do like detailed layouts whereby we can find all the little things, but I love having movement in the layout. So I need to find something. Where did I put it? There's a special thing for Wednesday evenings. I know I brought it in. I know what it is. So, give me a moment. I'm just trying to find whereabouts I stuck it. I brought it inside. I know I brought it inside. And I put it somewhere safe. Aha! I found it. I found the important thing. Does everybody know what time it is? So, I found another button to press. So, if I press this button and this one, make sure I can hear it. Biscuit of the week. So, what do people think I have today then? I see custard cream. Scary. That was meant to be cathedral. Hobnobs. No, not hobnobs, but very close. Not quite sure if that's even close. But yeah, very close. So, as nobody have got it, it's rich teas. Hi, Lee. Oh, this will be interesting. Me trying to eat it without to face camera. So, this is a biscuit. These are much better with chocolate on top. Nice and firm, with a good crunch, as you can hear. Very, very good dipping biscuits. Nice and chewy. And yummy, yummy. So, I'll find my button. So, this is roughly what we have to build in the time period. And I'll give you a quick breakdown of the plan. So, if I go out and press this one here, week 1 is So about my spelling, baseball build. Week 2 is track, potentially including feeds. Week 3 is electronics. Week 4 is subframes. So that means any hills or anything like that. Week 5 will be plaster cloth, so that we can start to build for terrain. Week 6 is going to be base getter. And ballast. I know it's spelled wrong. Week 7 is static grass. No, actually, that's wrong for week 7. Week 7 is buildings. As you want to have the buildings in before you go and I know I have a lot to do. You want to have the buildings in before you go and put in for the final layer or scatter. So week 8 is going to be static grass. And then week 9 is finishing touches. It's going to be hour streams rather than half-hour streams. But if you think baseboard, you then need to leave it to glue. Trap planning, you put down any base layer that need glue. Electronics, that's going to be after a while you get fed up with it. Subframe, you need to glue. Plaster cloth, you need to leave to set. Base getter, you want to leave again. Buildings might be done before base getter. Those two might have a bit of overplay. Static grass, again, you need to set. Then finishing touches. The back scene is a future richer problem. There are some very nice ones out. For the time being, I'll go without, but I will, when I see a nice back scene that fit for a scene, I'll go and get it done. I'll decide as I go along. So that's the plan. You can see what I need to order. I also need to work out for points and track, but I do have some track. I do have some points. The points are going to be DCC'd. It's all going to be a DCC layout. And it's going to be designed so that this module can then join on to the next module, and then for module afterwards, or for this module can go on to the last module. So there's a lot to be done in it. So I think I'm mad. My local model shop think I'm mad. A lot of people I have talked about this project think I'm mad, but we all think that there's a good chance that I'll be able to get it done. So with that all said, I'm going to leave you all now. Yeah, the ballasting is a job I'm not looking forward to, but it doesn't have to be a heavy ballast. I can try different techniques, and that's something else that this project is about, showing different techniques and showing that you don't need to be good at for a hobby to actually make something. So I'm going to leave us all there. Thank you everybody for putting up with me today. Next week we should be getting on with a Metcalf build maybe. So I'll see. Saturday is a Bakewell show. Let me go and find for information for that. You go onto my normal thing, UK Model Shop. So this weekend you have a Taunton Open Day in Somerset. Milton Keynes Model Show on Saturday. Sussex Vintage Model Railway Collection in Sussex. Grandad Train Shop, Micro Layout. Shrewsbury Model Show. This is one I'm going to for Chesterfield Model Railway Show. You also got the Rail Raiders at Crew Heritage Centre. You got one in Glasgow. You got quite a few shows about, so I'll leave you all here. Thank you very much, Richard.